Open your book to page 433. Today's lesson is to learn how to operate the exponent with the real numbers. So last time you already learned all the rules about the exponent with rational number. Rational number means fraction, right? So you're going to do exactly the same thing, except now you're going to have real number. So real number can be like square roots or any other like pi or whatever. Okay. So now the exponent can be anything now. Last lesson, the exponent can be only like nice number like integer or like a fraction. But now it can be anything. But the rules are the same. Okay, so you're going to do exactly the same thing. So let's go to page 434. And example 1. A. So you have 6 to the square root of 2 over 6 to the negative square root of 2. So again, you have to use a quotient rule, right? This is a division, so you have to use a quotient rule. So you have this. So this becomes 6. Now I'm going to write out the steps, but when you do your homework, right, you don't have to write out the step. You can just do it in your head. So again, quotient rule means you have to subtract. So you're going to get square root of 2 minus negative square root of 2, right? Quotient rule, you have division, you have to subtract. And so this becomes 6 to the 2 square root of 2, and that's it. Okay. So now notice exponent has the real number now, right? You have the square root of 2. Okay. Now let's go to B. Okay, you have 4 to the pi times by 2 to the 3 minus 2 pi. Again, looks kind of messy, right? But it's not that bad. Okay? Remember what I said, right? When the base are different, you want to go and make into a lower space, right? And then easier to do, right? So from here, you're going to make into 2 to the 2. Okay? And then you apply the power rule, so it becomes 2 to the 2 pi. Right? Use your power rule. Then you apply the product rule. Okay? So you multiply this together, you add this together, so it becomes 2 to the 3 power, right? Because when you add all this together, the 2 pi and minus 2 pi cancels out, right? So you end up 2 to the 3, and so answer will equal to 8. And that's it. Right? So it's not too bad. Okay, now let's go to example 2. Now you're solving now. So you have 8 to the x equal to 1 over 4. So the way to do this is again make into the lower base and you can compare, you can do the matching, right? So 8 is 2 to the 3 power. Now the 4 is 2 to the 2 power. Then you can go and apply your power rule, so it'd be 2 to the 3x. Now because you try to do the matching, so you want to flip this over, so this becomes 2 to the negative 2. So now you can do the matching, right? 2 match with the 2, so the 3x will match with the negative 2. Again, or you just play matching game, right? Just matching it up. And so x will equal to negative 2 over 3. Okay. Now let's go to B. So you got 5 to the 4 minus t equal to 25 to the t minus 1. So right now you cannot do anything because they are different. This is base 5, this is base 25, right? So again, the key is make into the lower base and lower space, and then you can match it up. So this is 5 to the 4 minus t. 25 is 5 to the 2, right? And then you apply the power rule. So exponent you multiply, so you get 2t minus 2. Now be careful with the 2, okay? So you have to distribute, right? So if you have minus 1, then it's incorrect, right? So again, now you match, right? 5 match with 5, so the exponent will match with the exponent. So 4 minus t will equal to 2t minus 2. Now you go and solve. So plus t, so this will cancel out. Plus 2, so this will cancel out. So you got 6 equal to 3t, so t equal to 2, and that's it. Okay. So again, it's not that difficult. So the key is learn how to, break it down into lower base so you can do something with it. Okay. Now, let's go to page 436. And let's go to number 30. So you got 3 to the 2x minus 10 times 3 to the x plus 9 equal to 0. So you have to recognize when one exponent is twice the other, that means this is the square of this term here, right? So that is your quadratic form. Again, when exponent is twice the other means this term is a square of this term. So you have to use your substitution technique. Okay, so you need to let, like, doesn't matter what they're normally with the z, right? So that's z equal to 3x, that's your middle term. So that's z equal to your middle term. So this becomes z squared minus 10z plus 9 equal to 0. And then you do your factoring. So negative 1 comma negative 9. So you're going to get z minus 1, z minus 9. And so you're going to get z equal to 1, you're going to get z equal to 9, and then you substitute this back in here. So you're going to get 3 to the x equal to 1, you got 3 to the x is equal to 9. Now this one over here, okay, the way you're going to get equal to 1 is when x equal to 0, right? 3 to the 0 power is 1, right? So you have to recognize that, okay? So x equal to 0. Over here, you can make into 3 squared, right? And you can do the matching. So x equal to 2. Okay, so that's your 2 answers. Okay, so let's go and do some practice.